Hello everyone, I am Walt. Welcome to a little drizzly rain out here, and today we are talking through the last bit here of unit number 12, part number 3 at least at the moment. Yes. Okay, so what is part 3 of unit 12? We've covered a bit about the big 5 personality, kind of categories and stuff, And so now this part is going to be about another interesting part of internet personality when it comes to selfies. Yep. Okay, selfies. So it's been like recently reported, at least 2013, recent, 7 years ago. Sure, that's recent, maybe not. Anyway, that so the word selfies use went up 17,000% in that year. Now, that's a pretty big increase. Anyway, selfie became a big thing there early, in the 20 teens and whatnot. And so then it was a question of, okay, selfie, what is with this new thing with selfies? People taking pictures of themselves and stuff. That's odd, that's new. What's this all about, And then there were these reports from various news organizations that were saying, guess what? Selfies are related to narcissism, and particularly selfies of men are going to be about, like, these men must be psychopaths and stuff. I'm really not sure how they got to this conclusion, because evidence, guess what, does not support that. I don't know how taking a picture of yourself is going to be related to those things, but it simply is not, okay? The only thing they found in statistical analysis to tell you in difference of variance and such, the only thing that really explained any of the variance between men who take selfies and men who don't, basically just people who take other pictures. So if you take other pictures, you're likely to also take selfies. If you don't take other pictures, you're less likely to take selfies. I think that's pretty, self-explanatory. There's also a bit about how Van Gogh was a big self-portrait kind of person himself and all that. So I think that's a very interesting kind of topic. Just to say, yes, selfies seem like they're new, but actually, they're not actually something dangerous. As well as interesting, selfies are not actually that new, okay? Which is pretty hilarious. As long as there have been, photographs, a lot of people have turned those cameras around and pointed them at themselves. We have selfies in the 50s, we have selfies there going back to the early 1900s, 1910, these kind of crazy times when we first had photography and stuff. Bam, even back into the 1800s, you've got selfies, okay? That's because people like selfies. People have always been taking selfies. While the term selfie may be new, it is not something that's actually new. This has been going on as old as time. So no worries, this is not a piece of new technology. But since people think it's a piece of new technology, then they have to be scared of it, and suddenly it causes mental issues. Guess what? It doesn't, because that's not how technology works. Yet people will always keep saying that, which is pretty crazy. Just whenever somebody claims some new technology is doing something crazy, then, realize it's probably not. It's just what people do every time. Anywho, that said, when it comes to selfie technology and stuff, there's also a question of how come people have a, right side bias for selfies. Now, when it comes to artists prefer to do self-portraiture from the right side, okay? Meanwhile, if you're doing a portrait of somebody else, they prefer to use the left side. So is this artistic training? Is this the, dominant bias of the hands? What exactly is it, Because shouldn't people who are left-handed do it the other way? Actually, no. There's a facial kind of asymmetry reason behind the right side bias. Basically, people always want to get their good side is kind of the natural thing in that direction when it comes to selfies taking. People naturally just have a right side bias. So if you never noticed that, now you know. That's about all I have to say about selfies. I think they're kind of cool. Kind of like doing selfies. Pretty, not new. It's just normal for people to do this kind of stuff, so don't be surprised. Nothing that new, but it is definitely a part of personality on the internet. Anywho, that is about it for this one, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time with our recap of unit number 12. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.